It just rejoined the game. Yo, I just got in. Dude. Okay, look, I met the Arena of Valor guys, okay? If they're effing with me right now, I swear to God. Swear to God. One, now that is an emote right there. Rain got hacked. Nah, I think it's working now. I think it was a bug. Are we playing this? It's what, 50 seconds in? All right. Okay. Let me make sure everything's good to go. All right, so we're about 50 seconds late into this game, so I apologize, guys. Little technical difficulties out of my control. Good old AOV having issues, but let's get into the games. Enough talking. Let's get going. And no sound? Question mark? Done. Got it. All right. We are in this crazy game that just happened. Right now, 0-0. No one's got any objectives. It's only a minute and 40 seconds into this game. It is looking pretty good, but it looks like, oh, a miss flash by Sneaky, and Sneaky's going to go down. Good gank by every person that seemed to be in mid from the blue team, so great stuff right there. Slim's coming into the mid lane to help cover it while the mid player is down. Slim's running into Pura in the jungle, does get parried and walks away there. Mina coming to put some pressure onto Pura that's kind of in the jungle, trying to zone as best she can. She's going to be able to stun both of these heroes very well. That's going to give them blue team enough time to get that dragon, and look at that, and the Mina as well. And that is the worst kind of trade-off that you can have. That is going to be so many heroes that are going to down. And look at Slims! Looked like he was about to get away, but his time was over. So blue team rocking it out. 1 objective, 3 kills. Life couldn't be better for them right now. All right, man. So it's always unfortunate when you see a team go for the dragon or go and try to defend a tower and then end up giving up the objective and also kills. I mean, it's just it's such a terrible thing to see. It's nice to have at least one hero maybe go in there and attempt to try to steal it. That's fine, but having 2 to 3 heroes perish trying to save 1 objective, especially ones that aren't as important. So dragon, yes, it is very much like getting 2 kills early on, this early in the game. So potentially this blue team has 5 kills in their belt, but it is not worth giving up those extra kills for it. So a little bit of a misplay. So we'll see if this this red team can really bounce back from that. I think this top lane is going to be a big deciding factor as far as what ends up happening with the rest of this game. We can see a little bit of rotation down on bottom. APAC does see this and backs off and was able to sit pretty well. So actually Lindis is laning while Zephys is in the jungle. And Lindis actually in lane isn't a bad... she's not the greatest, but it's not a bad choice because she can play very safe with the abilities that in her kit with the traps and everything, if played right. She doesn't have a lot of escapes, but if she uses those traps very well, she's going to be good. Red team now looks like they want to contest this blue buff. Mina trying to reset it a little bit, but just not enough damage. Or, I'm sorry, not far enough away. Slims runs straight into Zephys, which is a bad choice. Crash dropping out the ult. Pura throwing out her ult. Everything is stunned at this point, but now that that's coming down, it looks like the red team is going down. And that is 4 members. 3 members. Now 4 members down for this red team. And it is a 7-kill difference right now for these for this blue team. Red team is looks like Venom is the only one up at this point and is trying to he was trying to push a little bit. Did see Lubu coming, so he is going to back out. And oh, look at this! He just presence of mind to actually check the bush and run straight into Venom. Venom is in some deep trouble here. Lubu popping his ult, but just not able to capitalize on it. All right, and that is Dragon going down again. So that is another objective for this blue team. Lindis is backing off from this bottom and almost did get that tower through all of those fights that just happened. Zephys is everywhere at this point, sitting really well with his money, but actually the person to beat right now is Lindis. Lindis having 3.5k, those dragons plus the full lane to herself is really just doing wonders. This blue team really needs to get some get something going for them. One kill would be very nice. Liliana or Lindis, if they kill either one of those two heroes, is going to be a massive amount of gold for this team. And if we take a look at the gold right now, the gold chart is just skyrocketing for this blue team. Pura does do a little bit of scouting. Lindis very close, or I'm sorry, Liliana very close. Lindis coming to help his, and now we can see that that orb is going to hit Dark and blowing up Sneaky, who is on the Jannar. Wow, big misplays there by Mina. So Dark King ran straight into Sneaky, and that orb blew up, doing massive amount of damage to Sneaky that he just wasn't prepared for. Now this is what I'm talking about. This tower is going to go down. Pistol Beam does see the writing on the wall, and he did a great job. He tried to defend as best he could, and he had to get out of there with 4 heroes pushing down on this bottom. Mina now going in, and this is a big mistake for her. She is going to get taken out here if she's not careful, but Jannar coming in with that ult, doing a great amount of damage, but that is every hero just perished down on bottom. And this blue team, with showing that there's 2 heroes up on top, they're not pushing into this high ground tower, and I really don't understand why. They're just rotating over to mid and getting the second tier tower, and now look at them. Now they want to push this tower when all the heroes should be back. Slims, I don't know what he's doing. He is still in top lane, doing God knows what at this point. And Astro, she goes in and doesn't get her ult off and dies. Astra just went in, hoping that she could get her ult off, but got stunned, and yeah, that was it. And again, this blue team now picking up another dragon. This is going to be their 3rd dragon. 5 towers, 12 kills. Blue team is rocking out right now. Slim's trying to do his best to make up for some lost time, trying to get some farm in the jungle. And this red team, I mean, they can kill potentially 3 of the heroes on that team and get a massive gold from the catch-up. But I don't know if it's going to happen. Pura doing a great job scouting out. Does see that Kresh is there. It does throw out the stun in a great job. That's going to bounce between them, stun them a little bit. Slims is going to get taken. Oh! Luckily, was able to get out of that bad situation. Lindis doing massive damage. He hit him only about 2 to 3 times and was almost taken out. Lubu jumping in a little too cocky, like, has the tower on him. They're trying to save him. Pura doing a great job stunning again absolutely everyone, and the red team is just falling over. Slims is the next to perish, and the blue team loses only 1 person out of that entire exchange. Pura doing a great job healing them back up, and they're going to be able to go and push into this tower. Mina is the only one here. This red team does have so many tanks, but they just don't have the damage. And tanks with no farm are very easy to be killed. While that was going on, Zephys actually pushed bottom lane, was able to get that tower, and this should be the end of the game. That will be game number 1. Very good. Duel's a mage. Duel has always played mage, if you guys didn't know. He's a nasty mage. Absolutely. So that would be game number 1, and if we look at details, man, that was nuts. I really thought Zephys did more damage than that, but I guess it was just Apex just crushed it with 35% of that damage. So a 15-2 exchange right there. What a game. What a game. He plays whatever. Yeah, Duel's an OG on this game. He literally does play everything. That's a good way to put it. But yeah, no, I think his main is normally mid, quite honestly. But yeah, wow. That was a pretty intense game. We came in and we just saw it just starting to go straight downhill from that point on. All right, let me get the next game out. There we go. All right, I sent them the info, so they're getting into the game right now. So I think that we'll see how this next one goes. Spartan, what's up, dude? Welcome. Anyone else that I didn't get to say hi to while I was casting that, welcome as well. Thank you guys for coming in, hanging out. We're doing a giveaway right now. If you do have 100 pizzas, so if you do exclamation point pizzas, you can see your Lurkin score. With that that score, you can enter in if you have 100 of them. So, which is really easy to do. Basically, watching these couple games, you're gonna have enough. If you just joined, it's not a lot. It sounds like a lot. It's not a lot. So we're just waiting for one more. There you go. There you go. So they ramp up the more that you get them. Let's go. 8 pizzas. That's what I'm saying, bud. You'll be able to get them in no time. So we're going to do 2 more giveaways. We're going to do one after this next set, this first set of games, and then one at the end of the second set of games. When can I get my hours? Soon. I'll just do it after I get done doing all my casting and stuff. Remind me at the end, and then I'll get you. So we're just waiting on one more person to ready up, and we should be good. Little, you have 900 pizzas. Nice. Can you donate at like a couple hundred, right? Whoop. There we go. All right. So we are now in game number 2. So, what is it? Dynasty took game 1, and now Knights have to win this in order to go into a game 3. How do you get pizzas again? Just by lurking, bud. Type in chat. Nope, no need. You just lurk. Just hang out. Just have my stream open, and you earn pizzas. That's about the extent of it. But yeah. Oh, my pizza count went up by 3. Yep. So just by hanging out, you get pizzas. You don't have to type. You don't get extra pizzas that way. I think if you I don't know, follow and stuff like that, subscribe, stuff like that, you get like 10 pizzas. It's not a big deal, but basically this is it. Hey, Rain, is this a tournament? It is, Justin. This is the PVL. The PVL happens weekly. It's basically the college football of the non-professional teams into the professional teams. So this is a good place to watch some pretty high-ranked players play each other week to week. So we do about 2 games every week. It's usually Wednesdays and Thursdays, same times every single week. And yeah, that's the website that's in chat if you want to check out more of it. And also, we are on week 9 of 12, so very soon this is going to be coming to a close. So if you guys aren't ready for the ending, it's going to be good. It's going to be good. Points are going to get calculated up. We got all the stats and all sorts of stuff. It's going to be cool. But with that said, with any further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into this into this game. Like I said, Dynasty did win game 1. It's best out of 3. Heavenly Knights do need to win this in order to go to a game 3. If not, Dynasty will take this. So let's get into it. Woo! All right. So we got Ignis, Cricknack, and Lindis banned on this blue side, and we got Kresh, Chugnar, and Mr. Groot himself banned on this red side. Arduin, Teamy, Liliana, Panda, and wow, Murad on this this blue team, and we have Mina, Velheim, and then we have Mina, Velheim. Why can I not think of his name? I just blanked on his name. Malik, and Tulin, and Zephys. Wow. So we will be starting this game in just a moment, and then yeah, like I said, Dynasty did take game 1. So Zephys was, I would say, the biggest impact for them, and I'm surprised that they were allowed to get Zephys again. Lindis did do the most damage, but I think the person who impacted the game the most was that Zephys. Having them take that again is risky, for sure. Unless you have something that counters it, like a Teamy, which is a great pick for Zephys. I'm not sure how well it's going to go, though. Teamy does have to be around in order to really use that ult. I don't know. We'll see. So the blue team does need to win this one in order to go to a game number 2. Estros, how you doing, buddy? Oh, well, have a great stream. What are you talking about, Estros? Oh, perfect timing giveaway. How do I get pizzas? Oh, you just lurk. So, yeah, Estros, if you leave the stream open, you'll accumulate pizzas, and then when you come back, you can get another, you can join the giveaways. Check pizzas first. Yep, there you go. How do you enter? You need 100 pizzas. Just type, yep. That's all you got to do. I'm tired of seeing Zephys. Zephys is pretty good. He is the hotness right now, for sure.
Welcome to
all right. So like I said, this is game number 2. Let's get going.
In 5 seconds.
All right, looking at some of the items. Look at this boots. Very popular pick. We have 2 heroes that haven't picked anything yet. So that is Panda and Arduin. It looks like they're probably waiting to see what's going on. Panda does have that execute. Very important thing to see. And Pistol getting caught out here. Arduin doing a great job being able to stun all of them. Teamy trying his best to get there as quickly as possible, dropping the stun. And Arduin actually turning around, which is a big mistake. The red team did not take advantage of that, or possibly couldn't because of the cooldown of their skills. But they are going to be able to take that, and look at this. The blue team doing a great job actually going over to that red buff and picking that up at the exact same time. Red team now stealing the rest of the camps, which is exactly what they should be doing. Steam over here actually didn't take a lot of the camps, which is a bit of a misplay, but that's okay. Maybe Velheim was there. They were a little bit worried about it. Red team now rotating up to top. Venom is going to be able to see this, and he's going to be able to get away with next to no issues. So I would definitely say the blue team is on the losing side at this point, but it's still very early in this game, and anything can happen. But as far as that jungle is considered, was a definite loss for that blue team. And that's what's pretty good about pushing into the enemy base, or I'm sorry, into the enemy jungle, is that most of the time the team that pushes in wins. Venom playing a little risky here, but does get out of that situation barely. But the red team, you see how close they are. If he tries to do something like that again, he's going to be in a world of trouble. We see the bottom team pushing in on Galaxy. Galaxy's gonna get away there. And look at this Teamy now they're really trying to go for this, and that's going to be a big misplay on their part. They're giving up a lot of life, and the red team is now going to rotate down and be able to get this dragon. Teamy very low, running into all of them at level 2, does not have his ult yet. Murad able to get the dragon, which is good because that is worth basically 2 kills at that point. Murad doing some fancy footwork, possibly getting away, but does get caught by that Malik. And right when they get that dragon, red buff is getting taken away. So great job by them. Arduin does get caught out, which is a little odd. He's trying his best. I don't know what he's doing it here at this point. With Malik there, he really just gets shredded. And the Zephys, that was a free kill for the red team. He really should have just played his lane a little bit and got away from them. He was kind of poking the bear, and sure enough, he got bit there. So we have 4 members down on bottom, and this this blue team now knows where they're at. We haven't seen any kind of rotations yet to handle this this gang squad that's running around on the map. Dark now does have level 4, and he's gonna have to use it. So he's just he really jumped in. Ooh, Dark had to use his ability there. He wasn't sure, couldn't do the quick math on how much damage he actually had with the current items, and I think it's better to play safe than sorry. All right, things dying down a little bit. Let's take a look at the gold. The gold is definitely in red team's favor, but not by a large amount. With the dragon being taken from the blue team, I mean, that is some big things. And we just saw, and Panda possibly going to take out, oh man, Panda was so close on taking the Velheim out, but just wasn't able to. All right, Dragon is back up and spawn. We got Sneaky in mid, trying his best to keep this red team at bay. Red team immediately seeing that the Dragon is spawned, actually choosing to run to the red buff. What is that? Mina looks like she actually wasted her abilities. Zephys jumping in, and it looks like he was just able to hit the teamie perfectly with that skill. Tulin doing some mad disrespect there. And that was teamie and also the Maraud getting stunned out there and caught within those stuns. And Velheim actually taking out Panda. So Panda's having a heck of a time up on top versus Velheim. And it is an 0-8 at this point.
A blue team tower has been destroyed.
All right, red team now rotating into to get this blue. Man, Steam just doesn't have enough damage to be any kind of threat at this, and they just chase him down, and that is going to be the end of him. Teamy now having to back off. Teamy did have his ult, probably could have helped out Maraud there, but decided to play safe, thinking that Maraud might have been able to get out. All right. And it looks like the red team is now backing up. And let's take a look again at the gold charge just to see where we're at. So that dragon really put a damper in the blue team's ability to come back from in this game. But 1 kill is all they need, and that is on basically Malik is who they need to kill. They'll get a lot of gold for that, and also the dragon still being up. It looks like the red team does see something on bottom that they want to go after. Pistol Beam very, very out in the open. Did not see the rotation, and he is going to be perishing for that. They will be able to push into this tower if as soon as the information's shown to them by the creeps, and sure it is. Looks like they might just back off and settle for the dragon. There's 4 down here, and this squad just does not let up at this point. All right, Dragon now being taken by the Zephys. Solo Zephys, indeed. And then we have Velheim going all the way up top, and is going to walk right out of that. I'm really surprised that they didn't pressure that a little bit more, knowing that bottom was already in kind of a bad position. But Pistol's just getting no love down here. The jungler just cannot get going. He's 0-4. He only has 2 items right now. If we look at the other jungler, he's got 2 complete items and working on his 3rd. I mean, I'm talking he has 1 complete item and part of boots. Like, that's not good. Finally just finished boots. And as we say that, Zephyrus is just getting stronger.
Ultimate.
Panda getting taken out. Just, man, they're just not able to execute. They have so many high damage dealing champions, but they're just not able to make any kinds of executions. Duel coming in with the big boy jump. Does land, gets the Malik, and this is going to be a high ground tower for sure. Teamy just has no choice at this point on anything to do. And look at Arduin. Arduin way out of position. Liliana getting taken out, and this is going to be for the game. And now look at down on bottom. Pistol just really not even trying to come over and help. The core is getting damaged, and he's still staying in lane. And look where he's at this point. Very bad situation. He needs to go into this bush and like get out of there. And then we're gonna see Galaxy try to pull something, from what I'm assuming, but nope. Chooses not to risk it and goes for the red. All right. Yeah, I really think Pistol should have came in, try to help, especially when they dived into the core. A stun like his would have been amazing to have for sure. All right. Things slowing down just a little bit, but it looks like they are about to run straight into Galaxy. Galaxy's now jumping in on all of them, trying to take on everyone. But with Panda there, Panda was able to kill him. And looks like they both killed each other with help from Arduin. So that is the first kill for this blue team. So that will give them some great amount of money. But they just really need some more. Teamy needs to pop his ults just a little bit sooner to possibly save Liliana, but just wasn't able to. And Teamy going down, and now Murad again. Murad really needs to get into this game. He's 0-5, 0 assists. He can't get his bearing. Now that the creeps are pushing in, hopefully he can go in and clear some of these waves out. He is still working on his third item. He's getting closer. Zephyrus does have his third item completed. The dragon is going to be enraged here within 10 seconds. And the red team is looking to push just a little bit, split push from what it looks like, until they inevitably group back up with all of their gank squad. All right. So we can see that they are going for the Darkslayer, which is a great choice. They already have the damage. Having the ability to be more tanky than they already are, I think, is a win for this red team. So Murad did get that red buff. The red team did take out the Darkslayer. So again, 6 towers, 1 Darkslayer, 1 dragon, 17 kills for red, 1 dragon, 1 kill for blue. They are down 10k gold. If they can make a comeback, this is where they're gonna need the Great Dragon being summoned. Teamy's in the middle of everything. Teamy needs to pop his ult, doesn't get it off, and that is 2 of his teammates dying there. Still doesn't pop his ult for his other teammate. Teamy really missing the plays right now. Trying to get Zephyrus, and then doesn't pop his ult again for him dying. Oh, that's so sad. So a good attempt by Heavenly Knights, but Dynasty does take the 2 games. All right. We are